Good morning, everybody, my lovely YouTube friends. So today I'm gonna make you a taro and sweet potato balls. So yesterday I made a taro recipe, the yam cake, remember? So if you want to take a look at how it looks like, in fact, I just had them for breakfast. I've taken pictures, and these are the leftover. Look at that. So this is going to be our meals for the next 7 days. No, I'm just kidding. The meals for just tomorrow and maybe tonight when I feel like having snacks, then maybe I'll take this. So this is the yam cake. I'm including that in my vlog so you can see how lovely it looks. Overall, it tastes much better than I expect. In fact, it tastes much better than I've tasted before. So I really hope that you could try that recipes and let me know in your comment on that live streaming the result of your creation. All right. So don't forget, let me know. I want to hear from you. So don't disappoint me. All right. So I am going to make use the remaining taro to make dessert for you, or for me. And also I'm going to try and use the sweet potato which I have left over. I bought that a few months ago, but I don't know how to do what to do with it, so I decided to make a sweet potato plus a taro balls dessert. Let's see if it works. So this is going to be a lot. It's most likely that I will be keeping some of this. It's always possible to freeze it. So what I'll do is that I will use just a small portion just for my own consumption. I don't think so LG would learn to appreciate that. He's still really young in Asian cuisine. So I'm not going to force him eat that, but I think I would love this. So let's jump on to the ingredients. This is sweet potato. This is palm sugar. You can get this at the Asian store. And these are the taro that I've used yesterday. So what I did yesterday is that I chopped them up on the remaining and then I steam it. So right now it's already been cooked. So what that is left to be done is just to smash it. So we're going to be needing about 1.5 cup of the taro and about 1.5 cup of the sweet potato and 2 of this palm sugar and some pandan leaf. And also to make the coconut cream, I have about a half a liter of milk, coconut milk, and a pinch of salt. And I'm going to boil this with the palm sugar in a pot. If it's not sweet enough, then I'll add a little bit of sugar. And over here, I have some flour. This is both tapioca starch. You can get this at the Asian store, tapioca starch. Some recipe calls for corn flour, but I'm trying out tapioca starch because I think this is a much better choice. And also glutinous rice flour. Again, you could easily get them at the Asian store. So there shouldn't be any problem. So let's jump on to making this flour. We're going to add both the flour. It's a portion, 2 portions of the glutinous flour to 1 portion of the tapioca flour. So I'm going to mix this together. Hopefully it just won't be overcrowded. So sorry. So I'm going to mix them together and I'm going to put them in a big bowl later on to mix them. I think I better put them in a big bowl directly so that I could mix them. And then I can use this bowl to smash my ingredients. Yeah. So make sure you mix them properly. And then what you want to do is you want to add water. So I'm going to add water gradually. Let's see. until it comes to a small, soft dough. So I'm going to add the water until it comes to a soft dough. More water. Don't add too much at one time. I think I'm adding too much. We'll see. So if you have to use your hand probably. So I'm going to try and use my hand and just trying to get rid of this flour. Use my hand until you get this really soft dough. You see? You're getting like this, really soft. Yeah. Make sure you don't miss out on the side. Underneath, there's always some flour that gets stuck. So now you get this really soft consistency, soft dough. I'm just going to let this rest for a while. I'm going to wash my hand. Okay, let me get my glove. Okay, let's smash the potato. I'm going to try and smash this taro first. Oh, can you hear? It's seething and something. Both of them so poor thing. They've been messing up my live streaming this morning just before I come on live on YouTube. So I'm going to smash this. Let me just wash my hands first with a potato smasher like this one. So let's see if it can be smashed. Let me get a spoon or a spatula. Currently, I'm doing my vlog for this week. Today is Father's Day in Sweden. So LG is his son, both of his sons is coming over for Father's Day. They're probably having fika. which I don't really like to get involved because that's their family. I don't consider them as my family yet because me and LG, we are not married. So they are grown up. It's their job to do their part as a son. So for me, I got nothing to do with that. So I'm not so really fancy or really excited about that. Anyway, let me just put this together with the taro ball. I think I would like to have this more smash. Let me just see if I can smash this even more. Okay, now I think I'm satisfied. So I'm going to divide this dough into two because I don't want to mix the color together. So I'm going to have one of them with my taro ball. I'm going to put them here first. One of them over here. Yeah. And then I'm going to crush the other one. This is the sweet potato. So I'm going to peel this and I'm going to smash this. So looks a bit dry. But of course, if you are living in Asia, you're lucky. You can buy the fresh one. It's always better. But the color is so vibrant. It just makes me so happy looking at the color. Okay, this is a bit dry, so I'm a little bit worried. I think I'm going to add a little bit of water just to make it easier to be crushed. Smash. Just add a bit of water in here. It's a bit dry, so it usually is better if it's a fresh one. So I'm going to add a bit more water so it's not so dry. Yeah, it's better now. So here you go. This is the sweet potato mixture. Okay, now we have two mixture. So I'm going to do the white one first because I don't want the broth to be purple color. Maybe I should get a... This is not a good idea to use a wooden one because if you are using the purple color potato, it might get colored. So I'm going to use my marble tabletop. Let me see if it's clean. Yep, it's clean. So I'm going to start off by making the white taro. So I'm going to divide about half this amount into the white one. And then I'm going to just mix them together. And then you might need a board where you have to knead them. So that's why I'm taking out this. Let me just try and take this out from the bowl. Very sticky. As you can see, this consistent is very sticky, but it is okay because you just want to mix them properly and make sure it is smooth first. Okay. Ooh, now I have a problem because I have to get rid of all this before I can open up my bottle of flour. Let me just try and get this out of my hand first. Ugh, I hate that sound. Okay. Let's see. Let me see if I can get some flour. Wash my hand first. It's a little bit, we call it kladdik in Swedish. So I'm going to wash my hand. So you know, yeah, next time when you're doing this, make sure you have a bowl of flour to your side so you don't want to do this like me. So I'm going to add this glutinous rice flour to the side. Going to add some more. So, oh, this is wet. Let me just use a clean spoon. Let me use a clean spoon. So I'm just going to pat this. My hand is wet. Just a little bit. So it's easier to work with them. Much easier. I want you to give me a comment, all right, guys, on this live streaming. Do you like me using my lazy arm stative, or do you prefer me to use a normal stative? Stative is the one that is holding my camera while I'm live streaming. So since it's just me alone, I'll be happy just like this amount, which I'm going to make into balls. So for this amount, I'm going to freeze it because I'm not going to be using it until later, but I still feel it's quite a lot. So what you can do is you make them into small portions of balls like this. So you can freeze them. 1, 2. You can freeze them since you don't need them. So I will be having this today. So I think this is enough for me. So I'm just going to just make sure that this is smooth. Oops. I should have put a cloth underneath this marble. So now it's just to make them into balls. So you want to make sure that they are really, really smooth, that you don't feel that there's lumps in the dough. So you want to just roll them into like a log, like this. And I still feel that this is a bit too much. Maybe I'll just cut this away. You're probably wondering why I don't give people a treat, right? Since I'm making this on Father's Day, since that his son is coming, I just felt like it's not necessary because I don't think so. They know how to appreciate this kind of stuff. This is really Asian stuff, and I think most sweet, they are very skeptical about Asian food. So I wouldn't do that because I don't want to be hurt. Like, you know, you put in a lot of soul and energy to make them, and they don't really appreciate that. It can be quite hurting. So you just roll them into small balls like this. And if you like, you can put a bit of flour like this and then just roll them so that it will not stick together. So I'm going to put them into this bowl here and just continue to do my balls. So this is what I personally feel. I've been hurt before because every time when I make food and when I make maybe baking stuff, and when his son came over and I said, hey, you know, come and enjoy this with us. And no, he said, no, I'm full. No, I have to go home and make food. I have to go home to his wife, blah, blah, blah. And I was thinking, okay, you don't get invitation twice. So many times, in fact, whenever he come and I invited him for food, and he always said, no, no, no. So I know maybe he doesn't like the food that I make, or doesn't even accept me, maybe, I don't know. So it's not my problem. So LG, I told him this morning, I said, you have to go and get fika for your son, because I don't know what the heck they want. And since it's Father's Day, they should have bring their own fika, if that's the way to show appreciation on the father. So really, I don't want to get involved with them. So you don't see me talking about his family in most of my videos, because I think they are very private people. They don't want to be in my YouTube channel, or maybe they find embarrassing. I don't know. Maybe that's not my problem. I used to screw myself up, you know, thinking that, oh, they couldn't accept me and they didn't like me. And now really, I really don't care. This is my passion. This is my life. And if they cannot accept me, that's nothing I can do. So if they're smart, they have to accept me, or they have to go with the flow. So now this is the second portion of my flour. So I'm going to add the remaining sweet potato in here. So this is every family has their own limitation. So for me, I know where my limits are, and the lucky thing about me is that I know how to draw a line. I'm very good in that. So when people cross my line, I will tell them this is not acceptable. And of course, in a very nice way. I don't believe in like making other people feel bad. I feel like we don't have to be friends with everybody. Right? We don't have to be friends, because it's impossible. Everybody is so different in their own way. And I think most importantly is that we live our own way. If we cannot get along, then the most is that we don't really talk to each other the most, right? So for me, it's not a big problem for me. I can shut people off just like that. But it will be nice, you know, to be able to have people who are more open to themselves and to other people. Unfortunately, I notice sweet people, they are not very open. They want to be private. For me, I really didn't understand at first of what privacy is, because to me that this thing about making video and sharing the life with people is a celebration of life. I don't make money from YouTube. In fact, I make nothing from YouTube. All I did is because I just enjoy it. To be honest, I'm not even making a single cent. There may be advertisement, but it's just like $20 a year. Hello, how could I survive with $20 a year of making? I don't know how many hours I put in making all this video. And seriously, I would not be able to survive. But because I felt like it was so fun, so I didn't want to give up the idea. You see, this is really smooth now. So I think this is almost ready. I'm going to transfer this over the bowl and continue to knead them with a little bit more of flour. Let me just put this. So guys, if there are moments that you feel like people are opting you out of their life, they don't want to be part of your life, or maybe something happened and you feel like you're being left out, don't feel it that way, all right? Because we all are human beings. We are all individual. We can't make everybody to like us. That's the way. And we have to respect each other. Even though we may not like the other person, still we have to live a nice life, right? So it's not our problem to make other people like us. It's not your job. It's their job to work on their own attitude, not yours. So I think I'm going to separate this into a few because I can't eat all of this. So I'm going to put them into bowls and I'm going to freeze it, or I'm going to give it to my friends who want it, or I'm going to give it to my beloved YouTube friends who, I can't stand this. I'm just joking, all right? You have to make this yourself because this is impossible to sell. Last year, I think it was a few years ago, I tried to have a competition. It was so funny. It was a nian gao, Chinese New Year nian gao. And I said that I'm going to send to the person and who won the competition. Somebody who won the competition, all right? And I tried to contact her and I say, hey, congratulations, you have won my nian gao, you know. And the person said, oh, really? I'm so happy, but I don't think so you can send it to me. I said, why? She lives in Iceland, and to going to the post office for her, she's staying in the middle of nowhere. For her to go and collect the post is like going abroad. She said it will take at least a few hours for her to drive to and to come back home. So she said usually post like that, she has to go to the post office to collect it herself. So she said, don't bother to send. I'm glad that I won. Why don't you give the chance to other people? She was really sweet. And yeah, I contacted the person, the second person that won the competition, and the person was so happy. I managed to send it to her, and she was so happy. She said, oh, and the person is from Malaysia. So the thing came, I think about 7 days. It was an express mail. So when she received it, she was so happy. She said, hey, Esty, I received your nian gao. You know, it's still fresh. And I could still smell the fragrance of the coconut and the pandan leaf. So that was fun. To make some people happy. Some people are worth making them happy, but some of them, no matter how hard you try, you know, you tried your best, they're still not happy. They're grumpy. So don't waste your time on them. There are many, many people who are more worth your time, Don't ever waste energy on people who are toxic, who don't like you. No point making them like you. Don't waste your time, because it's not your problem, like I said. And why you screw yourself up over and over again? That is what I think. We human beings, we tend to do that. We tend to make people like us, which is the biggest mistake. Never ever do that. So I think you probably would live a happier life if you stop pleasing other people all the time. So that is my philosophy. I try to share this in my vlog. I think I'll probably share this in my vlog, in my next vlog. Don't screw yourself up over and over again, all right? I'll share with you my secret, how I handle people who are not very grateful about me, what I have done for them. And also, I'm going to share with you guys what I personally feel in a relationship, in any relationship, not just your partner, in any relationship, how I tackle my issue with people, different people. So my vlog is not the typical one that is, oh, I have eaten this today, oh, I have been to this place today. I think my vlog is more of like a motivational vlog. Or inspiring blog about life. I'm not those very funky vlogger that only posts fancy food, fancy shopping, fancy items, fancy car, fancy house. No, I'm not that sort of vloggers. So maybe some people are into that. So guys, this is ready. So I'm going to boil them. First of all, I'm going to boil some water. But before that, I need to wash my hands again. So now my hand is clean. Okay, now I'm going to boil some water. So we are going to be cooking both the broth and the dumplings at the same time. The fastest way is to boil water with a water boiler. So I'm going to just add, oh, I already have water in here. So I'm just going to turn this on and let them boil, and then I'm going to boil this also at the same time. And then I'm going to show you how to make the coconut cream broth. Okay, boil water, and then I'm going to have another pot where I'm going to pour my coconut milk. But before that, I need to tie my pandan leaf. Okay, I need to tie them like this, maybe. So, just like this, and then you put them in the pot, and then you on the heat. Okay, I'm gonna on to medium. About number 4 is quite low because I don't want to boil the coconut milk. I just want to warm them. And I'm going to put the palm sugar, 1, 2, and then just a pinch of salt. Salt like that. Okay, so you have to taste the cream and to see if that is the sweetness that you want. So basically, I think you have to have a bit of sweet, even though you are afraid of putting on weight. But I think palm sugar is much better than you put the raw sugar or white sugar. So while the water is it's not happening anything, so I'm going to add just another onto number 7, yeah. And then the water is going to be ready, so I'm going to just pour the water into here. And then I'm going to boil this. The good thing about having this tripod, this stative tripod, which is being tied to my waist on my shoulder, it is that I don't have to move my tripod. This is my live streaming tripod. I don't have to move here and there, so it just follows everywhere I go. It may be a little bit giddy for some of you guys, and I hope you understand. It's really for my convenience. I find that I don't have to move here, and sometimes there was one time when I was doing live streaming, I actually literally ran onto my tripod leg, and this whole thing fell down, and my phone was somehow destroyed. Was a big problem with the phone. Not a very smart alternative, I would say. So that's why I am carrying my camera with me. And I would love for you guys to please accept this. This is the best I can do. I can also try not to move so much, yeah. So now the water is boiling, so I'm going to put all the balls in here. 2. Okay, and then the purple one. So you have to wait until it is floating. Once it floats, means it's done. So now everything is in. See, so pretty, right? And my coconut, nothing happened, so I have to wake it up. Let me try and wake it up. Wake it up. So when this is done, what you do is you remove all this, what do you call that, the pandan leaf, and let the balls boil in this for a while. So I'm just going to make sure I increase the heat now. I don't want to boil it, so you have to keep an eye on this. See, the balls, some of them are floating. And then use this one to just move it around a little bit. So don't worry, just let it boil. And this one's starting to boil too. Okay, so just use a slate, we call that in Swedish, Just move this. Make sure you don't burn the bottom. So I'm going to take this one and just wash this so I can put my balls in here. So wipe it. Make sure you keep an eye. Oh, you see the coconut is boiling, so you want to avoid this because it will burn. Just remove it and just keep stirring it until the sugar melted completely. You can serve both hot and cold. I prefer hot because it's the fragrance of the coconut and the pandan leaf is so aromatic, so delicious. So I'm just going to keep an eye on this while I take a look at the balls. See, some of them are floating. So let everyone float first. Is there any more below? Okay. So I'm going to pick the white one up. Like fishing, yeah? And I'm going to put them to the side here. The white one. I think we can off the heat for this one. It's boiling too much. You see, all of them are floating now. So, but actually, you know what? You can actually transfer them. You need to transfer them over to this coconut cream. So I'm going to transfer them over directly. Look at that. The color is so intense. It's beautiful, isn't it? These coconut balls. It's beautiful, right? I'm so happy, you know, guys. I'm so happy. This thing makes me happy. It's like a celebration of life. You know, you should be feeling so fortunate that you are in this world and you are able to eat and enjoy the sweetness of life instead of, you know, blaming other people all the time, complaining all the time. Stop doing that, for God's sake. Okay? Just enjoy the life. Take it easy. So, guys, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I have to lower the heat now because it's boiling too much. So I'll let this boil, and I'm just gonna have a taste on the coconut cream and see if it's sweet enough or not. Yummy. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. You know, sometimes when I see things like this beautiful, I can cry, you know. In fact, I'm crying now. It's so beautiful. It's for the eyes. And I just thank God, you know, I'm able to do this on YouTube and preserve this as my journey in cooking and sharing all my wonderful recipe with you. Not every recipe is successful. We have a good laugh, right? Most importantly is we had a good laugh, and that We are sharing this moment together, celebrating life together. I think I don't want to put any more sugar, and I just enjoy this as it is. And I can't wait to eat them. Let me just pour them in a bowl and then we'll share this together, all right? Let me see if I can get a nice bowl. This is too pink. I need to get a black bowl. This is the only black bowl, but it's damn big. Right, so I'm gonna just, oh my God, I love this. This is like a moment of my life when I really enjoy what I'm cooking and sharing my life with you guys. And I'm really happy that you are here watching with me. Okay, let's makan, okay? Makan time. I can't find my spoon. Okay. Oh my God. Can you imagine? This is so wonderful. So I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna enjoy this with you. Make you 流口水呀. Yeah. Look at that. So if you want, you can let this sit for a while before you eat them because it's too hot. But I cannot tahan, you know. I cannot tahan means I can't stand it. So I got to eat them now. This is how my taro ball look like. This is how my sweet potato balls look like. I'm gonna try my taro ball first. Look at that. The taro. Oh my God, look at my hand. The sweetness from the coconut milk and the taro makes it even better. I think you can even use the, you know, the Malaysian gula melaka to make this. I think it would be very nice. You have to try this, guys. I guarantee, not you, just yourself will like it. I think your kids will love it. This is so sweet to look at, isn't it? This is the sweetness of life. Enjoying this. Swante is inside. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let's put them in. My poor little baby. Wow, 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 wow. Hey, you're complaining? Oh, the other one came also. Are you complaining that I didn't let you come in? Yeah, no. Hey, Swante. Where are you going? Good. Don't come and kacau me when I eat this. So guys, I'm going to take picture and I'm going to use this as my thumbnail. And I hope you guys, if you're first time here, I would love to have you as my subscriber. And it's for free. We are doing live streaming. I hope I can do this like once a week at least. Some weeks I might be busy. So, but I can guarantee you, you would have at least one video from me every week. And so far, I've been doing quite good. I have made about 3 videos, and that is my goal, to give you at least 3 videos in a week. But this Christmas is coming, and I will be, let me just show you what I will do with my remaining. What did I put? Oh, the chicken. The remaining months is going to be really, really busy for me because I'm doing a 4 or 5 Christmas buffet. Oh, where's mine? Yeah, what do you want, guys? I'm doing buffet at my work. So I will be live streaming how I prepare a Christmas buffet at my work. And I hope I can do live there so that you can see how I work. So some of you ask me, hey, what actually do you do at your job, right? So do subscribe to me so that whenever I go online, you can get a notification. By doing that, you have to subscribe with a bell just beside it. There is a yellow bell. Press that bell, because if you don't press that bell, you will not be informed when I go on live. Swante, you're not allowed to come here. Go down. Okay, Swante. No, 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 no. No, you two, you see, they are really terrible. Hey, no. Don't eat my balls. Go down. They're naughty, right? Go down. Yeah, go down. So I'm going to freeze this. I'm not going to eat them. So this is really, really good if you are having a party. So you can make them into balls like that. Get your children to be involved. Ask them to make these balls for you. And then everybody have fun. All right, I'm going to log out now. And also, if you missed my live streaming yesterday, how I make taro yam cake, do that. I have I'm going to include the link on this video description. And oh, you guys, what are you guys doing? No, Swante, I have to clean up this place. Please. No, I have to clean up the place, dear. It's impossible to work with them. It's not that I'm putting them into the other room. If you missed my vlog about how I turned into a cat mommy, this little rascal here, she's still not learning her lesson. She's still, no, Siri. And you know, it's unhygiene. You see, she's licking. Swante, no. Don't lick on this. Come. You see? You're driving me nuts, right? Oh, no. Go down. Oh, guys. This is what I'm going through every day. Yeah? They just couldn't let me work in. It's impossible. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Let me just wash my hand and I'm going to off my... And I think it's... If you guys want to hang out with me while I'm cleaning, see how I do that. And these people, these two rascals are not letting me. And they are all over the place. No, Swante, you can't go down. No, no, you have to go down. No, you go down. Now, Siri, Siri. They are driving me nuts here. What do you want? No. I have to tell them, no, Swante, please, go down. No, 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 no. You have to go down. You see, I'm just so stressed out with them, two of them. See, one is just enjoying her water. You are enjoying your water, yeah, Siri. And you, yeah, you just act blur, pretend that you know nothing, right? You guys, do you find them adorable? I mean, they may be very, very irritating, annoying, right? So, but they are so funny. And I think that's the thing about life, is that you must be able to learn how to laugh at stuff. Ah, nay. Something. No, that's not your territory. Ah, I'm gonna make you into a popiah. Yeah, make you into a stew, a curry stew. If you don't, yeah, Santa. You want me to make you into a curry? The first curry cat ever. That will make me really famous on YouTube. Right, Santa? Is that right? You want to make me famous? You want a piece of me? Yeah. Don't be like these children. Mommy is trying to clean up here. And can you please be nice? Go down, please. Go down. Come on, Santa. Oh, I have a high blood pressure when they are around me. No, don't bite my phone. He's trying to bite my phone. Right? At the same time, you're enjoying, you're laughing, and at the same time, you are so pissed, and you can't do nothing about it. Right, Santa? Right, Santa? Are you naughty boy? You and Siri, both of you. I'm going to make you into a grilled ribs. You have no meat. Just barbecue would be nice, like a ribs. And I'm going to make you into a curry. The Indian curry. You want that? You guys know I'm joking, right? Of course not. They are the precious, most precious. Don't quote me, okay? I may be really angry sometimes, but you know, my anger just come and go like this, a split second. Yeah, you like mommy. You like me, yeah. Oh, let me just clean this up. And they are suddenly, all of a sudden, very calm. Just now when I let them go, it's like, just like they've been released from the prison. Right? Have you been released from the prison? Santa? Huh? You've been released? You do? Mommy don't let you come up to the live streaming, yeah? And you miss me, don't you? Don't you miss me? And you're looking at Siri because she's drinking water again there. She's thirsty all the time. Maybe she got diabetes. And you want to join him? Or you want to join her? Oh, Swante. I want to enjoy my dessert. Can you leave me alone, please, both of you? Okay, what I do is that, all right, to be able to enjoy myself, I have to do like this. I have to cover this. I'm not joking. This is for real. I'm going to pour this, because it's just me eating. So I'm just going to pour this in back here. And I'm going to let the flavors suck in like a sponge into the taro ball. Because I like the flavors of the coconut. So if you are serving this piping hot, not suggested, because you cannot really feel the flavors of the coconut in the taro ball. So my suggestion, let them sit for a while until it's like room temperature, and then you serve them. Okay, so I'm gonna cover this, and I'm going to shoot this and use this as my thumbnail while I'm going to rascal with my son. Dad, don't eat that flour. No, son, stupid cat, go down. Stupid cat, go down. Sometimes you don't know whether you're going to be shorter life or you're going to have a longer life. You're angry and happy at the same time. So, okay guys, I hope you guys enjoy these recipes and give this a try. Let me know in the comment. See you. Bye bye.